Good evening. We present the news summary. 230.2 million rupees has been approved as budget for the Ministry of Agriculture, Climate Change and Environment. The budget details were presented this morning to the National Assembly by Minister Flavien Joubert. The departments of climate change and that of the environment has been allocated 109.8 million rupees for 2022. The Department of Agriculture will receive 120.4 million rupees. The Supreme Court has ordered that cash belonging to a suspect dealing in controlled drugs be forfeited. The cash is in the total of 201,350 rupees. The matter was brought to the court by the Financial Crime Investigation Unit, FCIU, of the Seychelles Police Force back in 2020. 55 students who were following undergraduate and postgraduate studies at the University of Seychelles graduated today. The graduation ceremony was held in the university's auditorium at the Ansoyal campus and was attended by the President, Wavel Ramkalawan, Speaker of the National Assembly, Roger Mancienne, the Minister for Education, Dr. Justin Valentin, amongst other distinguished guests. The graduates followed their courses with the University of Seychelles in collaboration with other universities around the world. The Vice-Chancellor, Joëlle Perrault, constituted the graduation ceremony. She congratulated the graduates on their academic success.
But of course, this is only part of your story. Your graduating class has endured and overcome exceptional uncertainty and challenges. Let us celebrate your tenacity, resilience, determination, as well as your growth today, as we applaud your exceptional results. This difficult and unprecedented time has undoubtedly enriched you as a human being and has also added to your great academic success. This unique university experience that you have had should be cherished for a lifetime.
The director of the Africa Standby Force made a courtesy call to President Ramkalawan this afternoon. He was accompanied by a few members of the EASA management team. Also present was the chief of the Seychelles Defense Force, Michael Rosette. Brigadier General Faiza said that the discussion with President Ramkalawan focused on ways to increase cooperation between the organization and its state members. He said that maritime security remains a top priority for Seychelles.
The ASF is one of the multi-dimensional force who have been here for the last 14 years. So we update the president areas that ESF need cooperation with the regional security organization in the area of maritime. We as ASF also have a maritime cell and we are working on it to strengthen. So this area is one of the areas we work together to strengthen and to maintain our region peace and security. And we have also not only depend on maritime security, also how to strengthen our regional security. We have police force, we have military force, we have civilian force. So all those forces have responsible to our region peace and security. So all those areas is the area that we work and cooperate together.
The provision of a plot of land for the construction of a church for the Greek Orthodox parish was the highlight of discussions between President Ramkalawan and the head of the Greek Orthodox parish at State House this morning. Reverend Sergius was paying a courtesy call on the president. His parish has around 100 members, mostly foreigners, and their weekly congregation is held at a small chapel at his house at Glassy. The chapel takes around 30 people only, and Reverend Sergius said that with the COVID-19 restrictions in place, they have to limit the number of members per gathering at any one time.
We are a small community, and we don't have that possibility to raise money for land and for church, and we are relying on governments to help us. And if it will be possible, I still don't know. That we are a small community, but strength is not in the numbers, but with God.
The Financial Services Authority has rebranded its image to improve its reputation as a financial services jurisdiction, taking into account the expansion of the non-bank financial services worldwide, which poses certain risk. This morning, the FSA launched its new strategic plan and logo during a ceremony held at the Eden Blue Hotel at Eden Island. The strategic plan is to ensure that the FSA remains compliant to international standards to promote competition, growth, and innovation in the financial services sector.
To guide us going forward, we need to have certain strategies which we need to work on and prioritize. So the strategic plan identifies 4 main pillars that the board and the Cabinet of Ministers have approved for FSA. So the first one is to ensure that going forward, we abide to international standards. So this is the first pillar. Secondly is to put emphasis into product development and research. So as the IBC product now, which we see there's a decreasing trend in incorporation, we need to identify alternative products that we can introduce based on a risk assessment on its viability in Seychelles and see to its implementation. Thirdly, to build the industry. We don't have necessarily the capacity, the resources. So that's why we are now venturing out in sponsoring scholarship for industry practitioners and those that are interested to come into this sector. And fourthly, to engage with the stakeholders, because as regulators, we also need to consult the practitioners, because they are the ones in the industry who have knowledge of the markets, and this their input is vital as we draw the legislations.
Absa Bank has introduced a new banking system with the use of the QR code. This new function enables clients to withdraw money at the ATM without touching the machine. Clients can use the Absa banking app on their mobile phones to scan a code QR on the ATM machine, and from there on the rest of the transactions are completed on the phone until the ATM itself dispenses the money. The new system came into force today and provides higher security and convenience for the clients, especially during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic.
You know how you want to save some money, you put your money in your savings account, but there is the one day that you need something from that. You don't have the card, you can do that withdrawal. And it's just, while our ATMs are very safe and we have added technology on there to protect cards, this gives you the benefit of no touch. And you don't have to worry about that. And if you're like me and you sometimes forget your PIN, my biometric login on my app still lets me take out some money.
The Seychelles Broadcasting Corporation, SBC, has launched its 4th annual audience survey. The survey is conducted anonymously, and the main aim is to gather public views on SBC and its content and provide an insight into general perceptions of the corporation's outputs and on delivery of its mandates. This year, the survey is being conducted almost fully online. The homepage of the SBC is www.sbc.sc. The survey will close on Wednesday, the 15th of December. And with this, we have come to the end of this news summary. Thank you for your attention.